sure we had a loaded fridge, no rodents in the crib and a stove in the kitchen. Y'all stay repeating how y'all clothes dripping. As a kid, my clothes drip, cause my mother had to wash my school fit and line dry them every night, cause they the only ones I owned that it fit. So in the morning, pull the uniform from the rope and clip and throw them on, even know they was wet, and hope the other kids ain't noticed the drip. Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress these grown rappers throwing it so that I hit in. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmo's throwing shows just to say they throwing shows. I ain't showing unless my Venmo clicking. Uber Eats, I ain't coming home unless I'm holding chicken. Then I don't dip until the a lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change, courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' lead the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' lead the cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments.
Along. Side Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Spurs. Now, here's SGA. Nails it from the high post. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Thunder with the possession here. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. SGA's got his second bucket.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Pierce's shot is off. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Fades back. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Jay. Holmgren gets the bucket.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Pass to Williams. Holmgren. There's the drive. Can't throw it down with one hand. And here are the Thunder now. Loads it up for Giannis. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And taken away by Wallace. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Here's Fears. And the layup's good off the glass. Fears has got 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the Bucks with possession here. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice shot by Fears. 9 points in the game so far.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Left side, SGA. The Thunder with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Fears with it. He's got 9. And he gets the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Kumbo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Kumbo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Fears. And slam dunk by Fears.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A special move before the shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Anthony. Over George. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside net.
17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, His supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Harden gets it done inside.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hartenstein. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here is Harden. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. That one good for 2.
And the closer he gets to the hoop, the more effortless it looks for Anthony, a smooth shooter.
Here's Harden. He takes it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Fears. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Under trailing by 17. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And slam dunk by Fears.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Wasted no time on that one. 21 points for Jeremiah Fears.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
That shot wide open.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
52 seconds left. Play here in the second quarter. Count it, good.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Shoots from the high post. The shot missing. Milwaukee leading by 21. Here's Fears. Pass to Buzelis. Drills the three-pointer. Buzelis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And he stays with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. The Bucks on top, opening up a huge gap. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rollins got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Milwaukee. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Milwaukee, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Here's Rollins. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the wing. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by SGA.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating an opportunity for each other and not the other team.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. Here's Rollins. Driving the lane. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back over to you.
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Rollins. Here's Holmgren. Out to Wallace. There's the pick. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Castellanos. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded, and lethal. That is good offense, unselfish play.
Harden looking it over. Lets it go from the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either. A back in on the way. Caruso's got his first bucket in this one.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Anthony. Drains the 19-footer. Anthony's got 6.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now Fears. With 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, wow, man.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And so it's the Milwaukee.
50 seconds.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Anthony right side. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 19 points. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harden's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Milwaukee. Anthony rebounded by the Bucks. Harden outside. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Charity stripe shot. Anthony missing again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding. Certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And here are the Thunder now.
So versatile on the floor. Anthony showing his strength in the paint.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket. SGA's got 11 points here in just the second half. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul at the game. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, Yaka Jonas. Milwaukee in total control. Pass to Buzelis. And Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
A crossover. And Giannis with the layup. 6 point for Giannis.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Yaka Jonas. And a missed layup. Now, here's SGA. And some very quick points for him on that possession. SGA's got 26 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total dispatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jeremiah Fears.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point land, Pierce's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's